Today on BladeHQ.com, we are taking a look at the Treeman Knives original Combat Bowie. This thing is a beast, definitely for tactical operators. Just a solid piece of steel. Not gonna let you down. Good stuff. Treeman Knives out of Michigan, USA made. We just barely picked this brand up at Blade Show 2013. So these are kind of my first looks at some of these knives. Very nice stuff from everything I can see. Anyway, I'm going to go over the specs on this knife with you and tell you to buy it at BladeHQ.com. First of all, the overall length on this one is 13.8 inches. The blade length is 8 inches, made from 01 steel, which has a Rockwell hardness of about 58. So it's going to be fairly easy to sharpen, which is nice. I think that's one of the features I look for in a knife is, can I sharpen it without a grinder? I don't own a grinder, so I know a lot of you guys probably don't own grinders, so it's nice to know that you can resharpen your knife. Like I mentioned, USA made up in Michigan. Solid stuff, hollow ground all the way up. Very cool workmanship here. You can see that swedge on the back, and then it gets flatter in this area. So if you did need a baton with this one, this area is flat. Full tang, check that out, all the way down. And it finishes in that hardcore pommel there. Glass breaker, skull crusher, whatever you want to call it. This is a tactical operator knife, and that is an intense pommel on the end there. Definitely, I mean, if you were coming down with that puppy, they've got that angle on it too, which is nice. It looks to me like they've really thought about that, because I would come down that way on somebody. If it were pointing the other way, probably not the best option. So makes sense to me. Those G10 handles, very cool kind of camouflage color on them. Diamond texture all down it. You can remove those if you'd like. I probably wouldn't recommend it on this particular knife, but it's got the Phillips head as well as the your just regular flat head. I like that. I like that a lot, because that is the most common thing that I have in my kit. I carry a little Leatherman tool. I don't carry an Allen wrench. Here's an SE4. I don't carry an Allen wrench with me all the time, so it makes it difficult to adjust an SE4 on the fly. This one, you can adjust it. You could probably even use a coin. Do you have a coin, Paul? Paul's sitting in here in studio watching me. No coin, but I'll bet you could use a coin on that. Here, Richard Kell bevel angle tool. Yeah, you could probably crank on that. Anyway, it's small enough to really be nice if you do need to remove those for any reason. Maybe weight reasons or that sort of thing. That's one thing about this knife. It weighs 1 pound, 4.4 ounces. It is not a lightweight by any means. You can see the lanyard on the end there. Let me show you a hand shot. Bam. Very big knife. In fact, it's so big, let me give you a shot, full body shot here. Give you an idea of how big it is in comparison to me as a person, as a human being. Large knife, 13.8 inches overall. So there you have it. I should mention as well, in hand, without gloves on, this just feels, they've got these finger grooves here in the handle, and it just feels really big to me without gloves on. Well, I threw gloves on before I turned the camera on, and let me show you this real quick. This feels so nice with gloves on. It kind of takes the edge off of those pointy spots. Just really grippy. This is a tactical operator knife. I mean, there's no other way to say it. This is a defend your life and your country sort of knife. Just an intense piece. I like that curve right there in the handle that's going to keep your hand on. Just well thought out. And it comes with that lanyard. So everything here is just designed to feel good. To me, in particular, once you've got those gloves on. Contoured G10. You can see they've kind of beveled that edge. Good stuff. As is typical, let's show you a size comparison to a tactical clothespin, just because we can. Just to give you an idea of how big this knife is. And pulling out the calipers, they are zeroed in right there. Oh, hang on. They're zeroed in right there. And thickness, 0.27 inches. So more than a 1/4 inch thick on this one. Very thick piece of steel, 01 steel. And then right in the tip, 0.09 inches. Right near the grind, 0.05 inches. Nice stuff. Let me show you the grind angle if I can find it really quickly for you. Using the Richard Kell bevel gauge. Looking at it here, it looks like it's right around 20. I'm not 100% amazing at this, but yeah, right around 20 degrees from the factory. The Kydex sheath on it, very well constructed. They do an excellent job. I like their designs with the Kydex. Slides in there just nicely, clips into place. Big ol' sheath. It's got the double belt loop on it. And really, that's probably the best place to carry this one, is on your belt, on your hip. So the overall weight with the belt and the sheath is right around 2 pounds. 1 pound, 10.4 or 10.8 ounces. So there you have it. Original Combat Bowie, designed by Jim Baring, up in Michigan. Tactical knife, intense knife. Place to buy it is bladehq.com. If you've watched this far in the video, you might as well add it to your cart. There's a button right here. I've included it for you, so you can go buy this knife at bladehq.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.